G'day mates, how you going? Are you hungry? If you are, I'm gonna make you even hungrier because I'm starting now a series that I'm gonna talk about food. Well, I'm Alan Bites, your favorite English teacher, and let's go with me. Let's start with meat and seafood. This is chicken. On my bookshelf here, you can see a turkey, which a lot of people like to have it for certain holidays in the year. Now, this here on my plate is a beautiful steak. We've got ground beef. This is ham. On the top of my toy here, you see some bacon. A lot of people like this for breakfast. Honestly, for me, it's too greasy for breakfast or for any time of the day, actually. We've got some sausages. We've got fish in case you like to fish. I do eat animals from the water that have fins, but I'm not a big fan of all the types of animals that are in the water. Some seafood, such as lobster. But yeah, this is a lobster. My friends Crabs and I. Now this guy here is a shrimp. Many people would call them in Australia, would call them prawn. So we can say shrimp or prawn. And finally, the mussels. Well, what is this first picture here? If you said chicken, that is correct. What about this second picture here? If you said chicken, that's not right. Although it looks like chicken, this is actually a turkey. This third picture here is, that's right, it's a steak. This fourth picture, where we take this meat and put the meat in the grinder, that becomes ground beef. That's right. Next picture, we've got a ham. Yeah, that's right, if you said ham. And finally, the last picture, where I said like lots of people have that for brekkie, that is a bacon. That's right. This time in this exercise, you are going to help me choose what is the correct option. For instance, this guy here is this guy, a shrimp, a lobster, or a crab. What about these guys here? Are they lobsters, mussels, or sausages? Finally, is this shrimp, fish, or crab? Well, let's do some spelling. Can you help me spell sausages? S A U S A G E S. Sausages. What about lobster? Can we spell lobster together? Let's go. L O B S T E R. Lobster. What about we spell mussels? We've got M U double S E L S. Mussels. Now let's pronounce the words with me. Ground beef, bacon, fish, turkey, ham, sausages, mussels, crab, and lobster. Now let me ask you some questions about seafood and meat. Yeah, and these are also questions that you can use to have conversations with people on a daily basis about food, especially when it comes to meat or seafood. What is your favorite food? Well, thanks for inviting me, and I'd say that my favorite food is fish, especially thornless fish, please. Do you eat meat? Yes, I do. I eat meat, but I do prefer white meat, such as fish or sometimes like some chicken breast. But sometimes I eat some red meat for sure. What is your favorite type of seafood? Well, my favorite type of seafood, well, that's a hard question. I'd say just for me, fish that comes from the water. I guess just fish is pretty good for me. Which do you prefer, chicken or turkey? Between chicken and turkey, I guess chicken is lighter. Yeah, so it's got more protein, I guess. So I prefer that. Yeah, the taste for me is better too. Which do you prefer, lobster or crab? Well, between lobster and crab, actually none of them to be honest. I'm not a big fan of this type of food. I'm not sure if I would taste though. Do you ever eat meat for brekkie? What kind of meat do you eat for breakfast if you do so? Do I ever eat meat for breakfast? Um, I don't know. That's pretty hard to say. I guess my breakfast is mostly fruit, like banana and oat. That should be good enough. What is your favorite holiday, and what kind of meat or seafood do you eat in this holiday? My favorite holiday, especially when it comes to food, I guess it's Christmas, yeah, because it's the holiday that people eat the most. Yeah, the most amount of food. Of course, I don't eat a lot, yeah, but I'm not sure, but I eat some raisins with a little bit of rice, maybe some good salad, and perhaps fish again. Well, these were just some types of questions that you can ask people when it comes to meat or seafood. Thanks for watching. Keep practicing and stay sharp. Please subscribe and like.